Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Gaura Dhawanlal with the news at 9. The headlines. Law Commission concludes two-day consultation with political parties on One Nation, One Poll proposal. BJP seeks more time to present its views, while Congress says it will consult opposition parties before finalizing its stand. Janata Dal United says it will fight the 2019 general elections along with BJP as allies. South Korean President Moon Jae-in arrived in New Delhi this evening on a 4-day visit to India. In Thailand, 6 schoolboys of soccer team trapped for over 2 weeks rescued from flooded cave. U.S. Secretary of State says sanctions against North Korea to remain in place till fully verified denuclearization. In sports, hosts England set a winning target of 199 runs for India in the third T20 cricket match at Bristol, and Deepak Karmakar clinches gold in the vault event of FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Challenge Cup in Turkey. The Law Commission held consultations with political parties in New Delhi on the feasibility of holding simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha and state assemblies for the second and last day today. The Samajwadi Party has supported the idea of One Nation, One Poll. During its meeting with the Law Commission, the party said the process of simultaneous elections should be started from 2019. Talking to reporters after the meeting, Party General Secretary Ram Gopal Yadav said in case public representatives switch sides or indulge in horse trading, action should be taken.
समाजवादी पार्टी लोकसभा और देश की समस्त विधानसभाओं के चुनाव एक साथ कराने के पक्ष में है। ये प्रक्रिया 2019 के लोकसभा चुनाव के साथ ही प्रारंभ की जानी चाहिए।
The Telangana Rashtra Samiti TRS leader B. Vinod Kumar also spoke in favour of the idea of One Nation, One Poll.
We are in favour of simultaneous poll for both the Lok Sabha and the state legislature assemblies, so that the elected government at the state level and at the central could function appropriately for the elected period of 5 years without wasting time in elections across the country. And this can save a lot of money, time and wasteful expenditure.
The DMK has opposed the proposal of One Nation, One Poll. The party said the present proposal will decimate the federal structure. Yesterday, the Shiromani Akali Dal supported the concept, while the AIADMK said it is not against One Nation, One Poll, but certain practical and serious issues need to be settled first. On the other hand, the Trinamool Congress, CPI, AIUDF and Goa Forward Party opposed the concept. PTI, quoting sources, said the BJP has sought more time from the Commission to present its views, while the Congress has said that it will consult other opposition parties on the issue before deciding its course of action. Last week, the CPI-M had told the Law Commission that holding Lok Sabha and Assembly polls together is inherently anti-democratic and negates the principles of federalism. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has on several occasions stressed the need to hold simultaneous polls to help save time and money and allow political parties to pay more attention to governance. The Janata Dal United today said they will fight the 2019 general elections along with the BJP as allies. Briefing reporters after a meeting of the party national executive in New Delhi, party spokesperson K.C. Tyagi said the decision about sharing of seats has not come up for discussion as yet. He said the JDU will contest elections in Mizoram, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh on its own. He also rejected media reports that the JDU is helping the BJP and added they are neither supporting nor opposing them. He said his party is in favour of simultaneous elections but does not think they are easy to conduct.
हम एक साथ चुनाव कराए जाने के पक्ष हैं। इसका विरोध हम इसलिए नहीं कर सकते कि ये संस्थे चुनाव कराने की गुड गवर्नेंस की दिशा में, ब्लैक मनी पर थोड़ा बहुत हल्ला बोलने की दिशा में ये बहुत सकारात्मक कदम है।
The party's national executive meeting was attended by its top leaders, including party president and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. South Korean President Moon Jae-in arrived in New Delhi this evening on a 4-day visit to India. He is being accompanied by First Lady Kim Jung-suk on his maiden visit to the nation. Minister of State for External Affairs V.K. Singh received the visiting dignitary at the airport. President Moon, along with the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, will visit the Gandhi Smriti tomorrow. Both leaders will also visit a Samsung plant which is located in Noida. Mr. Moon, who is accompanied by senior members of his cabinet, officials as well as industry captains, will be given a ceremonial welcome at the Rashtrapati Bhavan on Tuesday. He will hold delegation-level talks with Prime Minister Modi on Tuesday. A number of agreements are expected to be signed after the talks. He will also meet President Ramnath Kovind. Our correspondent reports the visit is likely to open new avenues for expanding the bilateral partnership, particularly in the economic domain.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited South Korea in 2015, during which the bilateral partnership was elevated to a special strategic partnership. Since then, the relationship has expanded in several areas. A financing arrangement of $10 billion has been set up by the Korean side for infrastructure development in India. Major items of India's exports to Korea are mineral fuels, oil distillates, cereals, iron and steel. Korea's main export items include automobile parts, telecommunication equipment, hot-rolled iron products, petroleum refined products and nuclear reactors. With Dipendra Kumar, Suparna Saikya, AIR News, Delhi.
MOS in the PMO, Dr. Jitendra Singh, today said that the central government is committed to a zero-tolerance policy towards terrorism and there could be no compromise on the security front in the Kashmir Valley. Interacting with media persons at the sidelines of a BJP party function at Kathua in Jammu division on the prevailing law and order situation in the valley, Dr. Singh said some vested interests are playing politics on the killing of terrorists in Kashmir, which is unacceptable to the people of the country.
देश भर में किसी प्रकार की धारणा बदल जाए आतंकवाद को लेकर के, ऐसा नहीं होने वाला। जीरो टॉलरेंस टुवर्ड्स टेररिज्म की नीति पर मोदी सरकार चल रही है और सारा का सारा देश मोदी जी के साथ। किसी भी परिस्थिति में जम्मू के हितों के साथ समझौता नहीं होगा और न ही सत्ता की खातिर जम्मू के हितों के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी कभी किसी प्रकार का समझौता करने के लिए तैयार होगी।
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter @AIR News Alerts. In Thailand, a total of 6 boys among a group of 13 members of a soccer team have been rescued from the flooded cave in northern Chiang Rai province. They were trapped for more than 2 weeks in the cave. Rescue Operations Chief Narong Sak said 90 divers were involved in the operation, 40 from Thailand and 50 from abroad. Meanwhile, the rescue operation for the other trapped boys has been paused for at least 10 hours. The operation will resume tomorrow morning. The External Affairs Ministry has termed reports of certain boundary pillars in Manipur sector of the India-Myanmar international boundary being allegedly shifted as baseless and unsubstantiated. Responding to reports regarding the alleged shifting of pillars on the border, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravish Kumar said this sector of the international boundary is settled and there is no confusion as to its alignment. He said that routine survey work has recently been carried out jointly by the Indian and Myanmar survey departments. He informed that during the exercise, work on construction of subsidiary pillars in between the already settled main boundary pillars 81 and 82 along the zero line has also been undertaken. This has been done with the objective of apprising local residents on both sides of the border of the exact alignment of the international boundary. The Manipur state government has been involved in the entire exercise. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo today said that sanctions against North Korea will remain in place until it achieves final, fully verified denuclearization. Pompeo made the remarks at a joint press conference following a trilateral meeting between foreign ministers of the United States, Japan and South Korea in Tokyo. Pompeo said as the momentum of President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's historical summit builds up, the U.S., South Korea and Japan continue to strengthen their trilateral cooperation to achieve the goals set out in Singapore. Pompeo arrived in Tokyo yesterday after wrapping up a visit to North Korea. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana has provided the benefits of banking services to every citizen. Since the scheme started in 2014, more than 31.83 million people have been benefited. After joining banking services, the earnings of people working under MG Narega are being directly transferred to their bank accounts, which encourages daily wage labourers to save money. We have a ground report from our Dehradun correspondent.
Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana has not only brought transparency in government functioning, but it has also been successful in curbing corruption. In Uttarakhand, accounts of about 24 lakh people have been opened. Anisha Gosai, a housewife, said that after opening an account under the scheme, now she is getting the gas subsidy easily.
बैंक खाता खोलने के बाद मुझे सरकार की विभिन्न योजनाओं का लाभ मिला है और अब मुझे मेरे जो गैस सिलेंडर की जो सब्सिडी है वो सीधा मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में आ जाती है और प्रधानमंत्री जी की जो ये योजना है वो हम गरीबों के लिए एक आशीर्वाद की तरह है.
Another beneficiary, Suman Devi, said she has opened her bank account on zero balance under the scheme and now she is able to deposit the amount of her savings in her bank account.
ये जो जन धन योजना के अंतर्गत जो खाता खोलने के लिए कहा गया तो मैंने भी बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा में अपना खाता खोल दिया. मुझे बहुत फायदा मिला क्योंकि जो थोड़ी बहुत मैं बचत करने की सोचती थी मैं कहाँ रखूं तो अब मुझे जमा करने में बहुत ज्यादा फायदा हुआ.
Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana does not merely open a bank account, it also provides hassle-free access to various financial services such as deposit accounts, remittance, credit, insurance, pension and much more to every citizen of the country. With Raghavesh Pandey's report from Dehradun, Valsa Williams, AIR News.
In Jammu and Kashmir, the Amarnath Yatra is proceeding smoothly as Yatris were allowed to move from both Baltal and Pahalgam routes following improvement in weather conditions. Officials said over 7,000 Yatris were allowed today to move towards the holy cave on both routes. However, no fresh batch of Yatris was allowed from Jammu base camp to proceed towards Pahalgam base camp in South Kashmir's Anantnag district in view of the separatists' shutdown call. Our Srinagar correspondent reports that the shutdown passed off by and large peacefully without any report of violence from any part of the valley. Normal life in coastal Karnataka remains disrupted due to incessant rainfall since the last few days. Dakshin Kannada, Uttar Kannada and Kodagu districts received heavy showers measuring up to 20 centimeters. Schools, colleges and Anganwadi Kendras have remained closed since the past couple of days. Coast Guard and disaster management teams have been asked to be on high alert in Dakshin Kannada. Tunga River is in spate in Chikmagalur district. Other rivers as Kumardhara, Bhadra, Netravati, Sharavati have inundated the embankment, causing flooding near the religious town of Sringeri. The third and final 2020 match between India and England is underway at Bristol. Chasing a victory target of 199 set by England, India were 83 for 2 in 8.1 overs when reports last came in. Shikhar Dhawan was out for 5 and KL Rahul scored 19. Earlier put into bat, England scored 198 for 9 in the stipulated 20 overs. Hardik Pandya claimed 4 wickets. India's premier gymnast Deepa Karmakar clinched a gold medal in the vault event of the FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Challenge Cup at Mersin in Turkey today. She returned to action after nearly 2 years of layoff due to injury. The 24-year-old from Tripura, Deepa Karmakar, scored 14.150 to win the gold today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Deepa Karmakar on winning a well-deserved gold in the vault event. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, "This win is a prime example of a tenacity." And now, before we close, the headlines once again. Law Commission concludes 2-day consultation with political parties on One Nation, One Poll proposal. BJP seeks more time to present its views, while Congress says it will consult opposition parties before finalizing its stand. Janata Dal United says it will fight the 2019 general elections along with BJP as allies. South Korean President Moon Jae-in arrived in New Delhi this evening on a 4-day visit to India. In Thailand, 6 schoolboys of soccer team trapped for over 2 weeks rescued from flooded cave. U.S. Secretary of State says sanctions against North Korea to remain in place till fully verified denuclearization. In sports, hosts England set a winning target of 199 runs for India in the third T20 cricket match at Bristol. And Deepak Karmakar clinches gold in the vault event of FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Challenge Cup in Turkey. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.